Thanksgiving week is here, the whole family hopefully coming together. Today we're talking about the importance of keeping traditions alive. And that's why our mental health expert, Dr. Sheryl Ziegler, is here. And when you think about traditions and families, what's the connection?
Yes. Well, there's two things that the holidays do for kids. They bring them in and has a sense of belonging. Like, these are my people, right? And so it could be biological family, it could be extended family, it could be friends and family, doesn't matter. But it really has that sense of belonging. This is where I belong on this important holiday. And then there's that sense of continuity, tradition, like predictability. This is what we do. So even though every year you might be at a different location and you might have slightly different things, there are some anchoring points that everyone can decide for their own families what they're going to be, but kids love that.
Why is it so good for our kids to see that predictability and know like what's going to happen on Christmas Eve and New Year's Day and all that good stuff?
Yes, because it's the kind of year, it's the time of year too, where there's a lot of, for kids, a lot of excitement, mostly excitement. For parents, a lot of stress.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work and it's a lot of stress. However, why kids are so drawn to that is why they're so drawn to even at the end of the summer that it's time to go back to school. You would think, well, do you really want to do this? Well, yeah, because I like consistency and routine. Kids thrive off of that. So when you say like, oh, every Thanksgiving we do this, or we eat this, or we gather with these people, they really have that sense of safety and comfort within that.
Yeah. When you think about it, though, like this is what you hope they remember. It's not about the gifts. It's not necessarily about all the food or anything like that. But kind of that's the nice thing about Thanksgiving. There's not gifts required. But you could start a tradition, too. I know a lot of people do that where they go around the table. What are you grateful for? Or they do a flag football game with everybody. Can you start one up and just say, this is what we're going to do every year?
Yes, and I think because I know, right? I still work with so many families, so I know some families are feeling just maybe disjointed at a certain time of year, or they feel sad, or they're saying, oh my gosh, I haven't started any of this. It's never too late. So you can have the first annual turkey bowl, the first annual turkey trot, right? You can have the first time we're trying this dessert, and like if everybody likes it, you say, you know, and create something. Next year you try it, or I'm gonna write the recipe and I'm going to pass it around. But we don't do those things so much anymore. Start it up again, right? The recipe card, like I'm going to hand over the cards of recipes, whatever it's going to be. So I really want people to hear, if you're a young family, maybe you're a new family, you've got little ones at home and you haven't gotten to the point where you have that yet, look to your own family, maybe repeat some of those traditions, start brand new ones. And just know that it's also okay sometimes if you want to retire one. Maybe there was a tradition and for whatever reason, it just doesn't work for you anymore. You just don't want to do it anymore. It's okay, retire it. But I think as long as you can announce to the kids and the families like, hey, you guys, we're gonna try this certain thing. You know, some people go out to a restaurant. I mean, there's just all different kinds of things people do. Make it fun. If it's an off year this year and you can't quite do what you always did for whatever reason, make it fun. Our attitudes about things, our energy and enthusiasm is contagious. So if we feel down or like, oh, I don't know what to do, then they will feel that. So just bring that real positive energy. Even talk to the kids. I love to do this with my own kids. I like to ask them, well, when you're a mom or when you're a dad, what do you think you're going to do with this holiday?
That's cute.
It's so cute, and their answers amaze me, and it gives me a little cue too as to what are they going to bring along with them.
Oh, I'm doing that this year.
It's very
that's special.
And maybe video it so you have that memory.
Yes, that's cute too.
All right, thank you, Dr. Sheryl Ziegler.
Thanks for having me.